Right, so this is evaluation 4 where we need to talk about what technologies we use for our magazine advert, our digipack and our music video itself. So Brad, obviously you are main editor for all 3 of them, so do you want to talk about what you use and all of that?
So yeah, from the digipack we used Photoshop and we took the pictures on our phones, so the same phones we used to videos. We felt the quality wouldn't drop at all and it would look quite good. We was going to use a DSLR, like a big digital camera, but it turns out the battery ran out on that really quickly, so if we wanted to go out all day and take pictures of a digipack, we'd have to use our phones instead. As for the software we used, the Photoshop, it was just easy to use for me. Like I found using it last year, it really helped like bring along the digipack and the magazine, and we could add all these effects that we wanted to. So as you can see in our digipack, it's like a cartoon effect, and the CD we made, I made that all by hand in Photoshop as well.
The only problem we had with Photoshop was when Brad was trying to do it in school on the school computers. I think it's more to do with the computer, but it was really slow, so like it sort of meant that we couldn't do any work actually in school, so we kept having to go around to each other's houses and that and do it on Photoshop back then. And then on the magazine, you did the same type of thing really, didn't you?
Yeah, for the magazine, did it around mine. Magazine was a lot easier to do as there was only one picture to edit. And yeah, I think it turned out really well in the end.
Yeah, the font we used in that for the magazine I thought was quite good, as well as sort of all the like images we put of the social media on it. I thought it made it sort of look a bit more filled up, because we were worried it was a bit too bland at the beginning, weren't we?
Yeah.
So the third part we've got to look at is the actual video itself. So Brad, do you want to start off with how we edited it?
Yeah, so for the video this year, we used Sony Vegas again. It's the same software we used last year, purely because of the fact that we knew how to use it. Everything we wanted was on there. Whereas for the animation you can see in our video, we used Photoshop, and there was a little segment in there that allowed us to draw on top of the videos we wanted to use. So any clip that we had, we could just simply draw over the top of each frame.
But I think one of the problems you faced whilst editing was you didn't have the Sony Vegas Pro in school, so you couldn't use any of your media lessons, could you, for editing?
Yeah,
so you had to do it all at home.
All the video editing we did was at home and done on my computer.
Yeah, it meant it sort of took a bit longer sometimes because we kept having to go around Brad's house rather than doing it in school. But for the actual filming itself, we thought about like investing into a better camera so the quality would be better. But Brad and Hussein both have Samsungs. What Samsung is it?
Well, we use a Samsung Galaxy S6.
Yeah.
And that was quite a good camera. I thought it was sort of better than mine and George's iPhones and that, and it's probably as good as if we bought an actual camera, which was going to be expensive anyway. So that turned out really good. If you watch a video, it's quite, it's really clear and pristine and that.
And when it came to filming, we used a tripod to try and steady the camera, and because we were out in fields and stuff, it was a good way to get the angle right, so we could film shots in the way we wanted them to do.
Yeah, because some of them, like especially the ones where we had to sort of do like tracking shots where they're moving and that, it sort of meant it was quite shaky, and it sort of it didn't match the other shots, which were like before and after it. So the tripod sorted that out for us. And the last bit we used was a GoPro, and this is the bit when you watch the video, you see us on bikes and playing table tennis, and we watched the first cut, and it sort of just looked like the same old shots of like them just walking towards the camera and that. So one of our teachers suggested that maybe we try doing a GoPro or something. So we went up London and we filmed with that and the ping pong and that, just to put in a few little fun scenes, and it came out really well actually.
Yeah.
So overall, that's pretty much all the software we used in that, and it was good. I don't think we had any major problems with any of it, but except for that, yeah, it was all good.
In a suck your mum.